CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craftsmaster dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. So today is episode number 364 of the Level Up program, day number 74 of the Black Belt. If you're new to the program, this is about my daily shooting the dice and practicing of shooting the dice at the craps table, as well as playing the blue collar craps style of play. On the YouTube chat, we got Uncle Hoku checking in number 1, followed up by Papa Chops, Brian Flegel, Cajun Craps, Coffee Lane, Kent, and Gary. Cajun says that he has a fresh cup of coffee waiting, and he's waiting on me to make up his mind about going to the casino or not. Please do not depend on me to make that decision for you. We also got Ken checking in on YouTube chat as well. We're going to continue on with Crapsee here. Make sure you click on that live tab on the Crapsee app, and that'll bring you right to this channel. We have a starting bankroll today of $17.50. We're going to try to get to 2,000 or more. Last week, Friday, we had, I think it was 6 shooters, and 3 of them were so-so, but 3 of them were actually pretty decent. We end up almost getting back to break even. Those 3 that were not so great did take a little bit of hit on the bankroll, but we're only down a little bit. So our goal again is to get to about $2,000. If you didn't check it out, Saturday night I released a new table build video, so make sure that you get out and that you check that video out. And remember, all the money that I make off the video and any donations you want to put towards it does go towards the table build. Anything left over at the end will be donated to the Craps for the Cure at the event. Again, we're using that money to make to build the table, and right now I'm just about break even as far as the videos go, but I've actually purchased an additional $200 worth of wood, which you'll see. Actually, it was $150 worth of wood that you'll see in the next video coming up. So I have about $150 into this. The rest of it has been reimbursed, but I also have probably close to 70 hours into the build. So I am taking my time, and that's my contribution to the project. But anyhow, let's get started here. I'm not doing any line bets at all. So we're going to call this all bets set. We've got 18 people ready to play in craps. You got 16 people watching, 10 likes, and all bets set. I have not done any warm-ups yet so far, so make sure that you bet accordingly. So this is going to be a fresh, cold start here, and dice out. And we got an ace deuce to start with, an ace deuce Alfredo sauce, 1, 2, 3 craps. And we can make sure I got everything lined up here, make sure it enters in correctly. That's going to be a single pitch away on the left die, primary on top and the right die. Got everything entered in correctly. And we'll get into my Crapsee, we'll get the day started. So if I pause for a little bit for a coughing fit, please bear with me. I got attacked by some kind of bug this weekend, and I've been having uncontrolled coughing fits. So I got a sore chest, sore throat, weak stomach a little bit. So a little bit of, I don't know if it's not the flu, it's something, but it's a bug that is definitely going around here in Wisconsin. And I've heard of other people that have had it, and they've actually cracked their ribs from coughing so hard. So I'm trying not to do that as well. Again, no line bet here. We're going to look for a point jet. Shooter number 1. Dice up. And we got 437 on the come out, so it's a pass line winner, natural. So we had one that took, we have one that gives back. And we moved our landing zone last week from right about here to back here. We're going to try it with that further back landing zone yet. We'll see if that continues on though. That is a warning sign on that one, so that's an explosion on the left die, single pitch towards us on the right. So we gotta be careful with that. Let's do this one more time and see if we come up with another warning sign. If we do, we'll switch over to that cousin 2 set. So we're sticking with the 2-1-2-4 for one more throw. Let's see how it goes. Again, this is a fresh go this morning. I have not done any warm-up, so I have no idea how the roll is gonna go. So again, no line bet, all bets set, and dice out. And we got double digit, 3-3 hard 6. So let's mark the point of 6. Again, let's give it an implosion on that left die. Single pitch towards us on the right die. One dice off axis. Good morning, Earl. And we are going to start with the 36 on the 6 and 8. We're going to start with the $30 on the 5 and 9. Excuse me. And we'll go all bets set right away. Good morning, Joel. Checking in. So 2124. So that video that I posted on Saturday night was an accumulation of about 6 or 7 hours worth of work building the table. But it was probably about 8 to 10 hours of video editing. And I know I put a total at the end of how much time I spent up. I actually underestimated it a little bit, but a lot of work, but it is starting to turn out. I already have probably about 5 hours of recordings into the next part of the build, into the next video. And that's a challenge for me. 2124 dice out. We have 516, so we have a Buckeye buckshot. So 516 point hit. And that is going to be a double pitch on that left die and an explosion on the right die. So that is kind of a challenge for me with the video editing portion of it, because I record usually about 6 to 10 hours worth of video, and I got to edit that down into like a 30-minute or less video. I think this video on Saturday release was like 25 or 26 minutes long. Good morning, Mike. And so I took about 6 hours worth of video, made it 25 minutes or less. So that's a lot of time spent trying to cut the video footage down and making it look like I'm working really super fast. I even made that comment to Craig. We're going to keep our bets the same. Once we get a new point established, I'll go to $54 and that's 6 and 8. So Craig from Old Bay Craps, I made that comment. He's made a comment about how much video editing. And I'm like, you know, Craig, I just actually worked that fast. So, but anyhow, dice out, looking for a new point. Still shooting 1. And they both veered off to the left a little bit. We'll get a 1, 4, 5, the truck and camper. So let's mark that point of 5. And I'm going to tell you what the result of that dice was, even though I would say it was kind of a random throw because of the way they came off the back wall. But it was primer on the front side. So 2-1, 2-4 is what we're going to stick with. And we're going to go again, $54 on that 6 and 8. So we're pressuring that up because that was a hit on the on that last one, on that 6. So that's 3 units on each that we're going up. So we have 30 on the 5 and 9, 54 on the 6 and 8. Our goal is to hit that 6 or 8 the second time right away here, so we can get all the shooter. If not, we'll hit the break-even point on that third hit of the dice. All bets set here. Dice out. A little bit long on line 07. Another Buckeye buckshot. Wow, this time from 2.5 to Justice 5. So that is 2 points made there. And again, primary on top on that left side. The right side, that would be a single pitch towards us. So that is ultimately a single pitch of the dice. So when I get the new point established, we'll put $50 on the 5 and 9, and then that third hit will be the one that puts us at break even. This is one of those parts that's scary for the strategy. If I am experiencing short rolls, I can actually take the money down and I can still be in profit by pulling at a lower level, but we're going to try to keep it at this level here going forward, at least for this shooter we will. So again, no line bet here. We'll go all bet set. We have 2 points made, 2 points hit already. Only 6 rolls. This is the 7th roll into the shooter result. And we're back on that 5, the 2, 3, 5, Justice 5. So it's a repeat dice combination. So I did a little bit of table build stuff this weekend. I did a little bit of video editing this weekend. I went on YouTube a little bit. Good morning, Navaldo. Good morning, John. I played on Big AZ's channel this weekend. I was on one of his Crapsee quick hit rollout thingies, and he had a 71 or 73 roller. Most money I've ever made on a Crapsee table. I made like over $12,000 off of that. I almost wish that was real money. Good morning, Mel. Wish that was real money. That would be nice to take home to the bank. So $50 on that 5, $50 on the 9. So this next one will be our break-even hit here. So we got 15 and 5 and 9. We got 54 and that's 6 and 8. We'll call it all bet set. Dice out. This one part a little bit when they left my fingers. 2, 5, 7. So we almost got out of the shooter. Almost. So that's a double pinch of the dice. And it's the second double pitch we've had so far, so we gotta be careful with that. That is warning signs, obviously, but there's not much we can do about it right now. Maybe watch our position where we land, maybe watch to make sure we're not pushing with our thumb. So again, we did not get out of the shooter. I had the opportunity to do so, but no luck there, so. So the first one's 8 rolls long. And let's go with the new shooter here. No line bets again. 23 people on Crapsee, 23 people watching on YouTube, and all bets set. Dice up. Ooh, high energy coming out that back wall. It kind of went in low. We got a 5, 6, mid-mo-yo. Little pitch on the left die, and that would be an implosion on that right die. So one dice off axis, pass lane winner, natural. Again, stick with the 2, 1, 2, 4. Rapid fire, that's what Big AZ calls it, the rapid fire. He just picks up the dice, does this little thing, fires them off with the TST. So he had rolled 3 times that day, and he had like a 7, 70 something, and like a 9 with his TST. Just happened to be at the right place at the right time. All bets set. Dice up. I stay cross on it's 5, 2, 7. So we're going to switch over to that cousin 2 set. Still come out roll here. 2, 1, 2, 4 was that dice at 5, 2. Another double pitch. Which actually we're going to stick with the cousin one because double pitches I can't do anything about except for that thumb push. We are tied to this 2V dice set unless we do it really super bad for at least another almost 900 throws yet. Our goal is to get to 2,000 throws with the 2V dice set. We are just over that 1,000 mark. And once we get done, we'll go switch over to the cross 6s, which I'm actually kind of excited about, even though dice do respond the same whether it's a 3V, 2V, or cross 6s as far as the results go. Again, no line bet. Excuse me. This cough is terrible. So I don't know if that's coming over the microphone. I'm trying to cover it up when I cough. But anyhow, all bets set, dice out. I released my thumb a little bit earlier that time. Hit the hook a little bit. We got a 4, 5, hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. So let's mark the point of 9. And it's going to be an explosion on that left die. Double pitch on the right. It's going to be 1 dice off axis. Again, 2, 1, 2, 4. And again, we are going to go with our normal setup here, 36 on the 6 and 8, 30 on the 5 and 9, That's essentially 132 inside. Good morning, marble fork band. And let's call this all bet set. Dice out again. We're gonna our change that we're making because we're having quite a few double pitches here. Let's see if we can release that thumb a little bit faster during the throw. I'll hopefully avoid that pushing of the dice. 3, 2, 5, jump is 5, and the other one were the 2, 3. This is a 3, 2 this time. So that is a 5. And that's going to allow us to go to $50 on that 5 and 9. This one was an implosion of the left dice, primary on top on the right side. So again, one dice off axis, which is a normal result for me. Two, 1, 2, 4. And Cajun, how is am I influencing you at all regarding your decision to go into the casino yet today? So that's all. 2, 6, 8. There were cell 8s. And he says go out and support free live content and give that thumbs up. So I had a fellow YouTuber contact me the other day asking about the display that's on the bottom of the screen on where I got that. And that's compliments of Coach Joe. 10 minutes with Coach Joe. You see him in my chat occasionally. He goes down in the Chicago area. And we were working the last few months on developing this, and I have it going inside with KPI. So I actually entered into dice set used, and then the result, and it actually automatically does all the computations for me. That is very. I have lots of respect for the man because he was able to help me, and he did it out of the kindness of his heart in order to help improve the show. So you'll only see that on this show here, that type of display. All that said, I went to 54 and at 6 and 8, and eventually maybe we'll open it up and offer it to other people. But that is unique to this channel. 2, 1, 2, 4, dice out. The left, our right one never got all the way down the table. We got a hard 6, hard 12. We got the OMC craps, all the spots in the net. So Roger is representing here. Not sure if he's here. I didn't see him say hi in the chat at all. I know he's been kind of hit or miss lately. So Cajun's up $100 so far. Casino trip as a go. Oh, I'd hate to influence your decision either way, my friend. So 2, 1, 2, 4 is a dice set. That 12 was no help for us. And again, all bets set, dice out. And I jerked down a little bit when I released them. But we have a 5, 3, 8 grade 8, so we're able to get out of the shooter finally. That is awesome. So that was a 2, 1, 2, 4 dice set. We had a 5, 3, 8. It's a double pitch on the left side, and a single pitch towards us on the right side. So that would be a single pitch of the dice. And we are going to bring our bets down. We're going to go $30 on the 6, $30 on the 8, 25 on the 5. We'll go 15 on the field bet. So now this is the second level of the betting process that I have. So what my goal now is to take 2 hits. It doesn't matter which number. Any number that I have, I'm going to be a profit of at least $15 so I can pick up another number. So the next hit will probably pick up the 9. The second hit will pick up both the 4 and 10, and then we'll be all the way across basically for free on this shooter. So 147 brought back to the rack, $100 on the table. We're down probably a little over $50 for the day here. All bets out. Thanks all. Again, a little bit high energy on that throw. 2 and 3 craps, ace deuce, Alfredo sauce. So that's going to be hit number 1 that we're looking for, a field hit. And that's going to allow us to pick up that 9 for $15. Good morning, Waylon. And now the second hit here will get us out of the shooter so we can get off that field, and we'll just be trend betting on the box numbers. So sticking with the cousin one set here, we'll go all bets set and dice out. And we have another ace deuce Alfredo sauce, 1, 2, 3 craps. So let's be a single pitch away in that left die. Come on, Crapsee. And a primary on top on the right die, so single pitch of the dice. And that's going to be enough to get out of this shooter as far as getting all of our box numbers across the table for free here. So we've got $15 on a 4, 9, and 10. We got 25 on the 5, 30 on the 6 and 8. And let's do this one. So let's pull our over bets down. Let's go 96 across. And the reason I'm doing this is because of that first shooter we lost money on. So that way we can hopefully get back to that break-even point. We start at $17.50 with our bankroll. If I lost everything right now, we would only be down $43. So that would be a nice recovery, at least a partial recovery from that first shooter. So we can start trend betting upwards from here. 15 on the 4, 5, 9, and 10, 18 on the 6 and 8. That's 96 cross. Dice out. Another ace deuce. Wow. That 3 of them in a row? Wow. 1, 2, 3 craps. Talk about repeating the results. Form your own opinion on whether that is what you believe in or not. I tend to believe. That is a repeater win on that 3. If we were pulling repeater bets. That's one thing I'm going to probably look at when I go down to Vegas is a repeater table, which I've never had experience to it. So it'd be nice to kind of experience it once and see how you place the bets, what's common, how you make any money off of it. So we'll go all bet set here. Dice up. A little bit high of a bouncer, 6-5 mid-low yo. So we're throwing a lot of field numbers today, a lot of crap stores. And that's going to be a single pitch towards us on the left die, double pitch on the right die, both dice on axis, single pitch of the dice ultimately. It's a safe result. So this weekend coming up, I will probably be making the trek down to Dubuque. If anybody's going to be in that area, send me a message and we can meet up. I'm not sure if I'm going to be playing or not. I know I've been trying to limit my play in the casinos, saving my bankroll for the trip to Vegas in October. So I'm not sure if I'm going to hit the casinos or not, but I will be willing to meet up with anybody. I'll be going down Friday night, more than likely, coming back probably Saturday night or Sunday morning. I'm going to hit the Cave of the Mounds on the way back home, which is about an hour east of Dubuque. If you've never heard of the Cave of the Mounds, it's the Blue Mound Caves, I believe they call it, but they call it the Cave of the Mounds. If you've never heard of it, make sure you go on the internet and check it out. It is the most amazing cave system that you can go in, and they have tours and you can walk on your own pace. Really, really flipping cool. And it's in the middle of nowhere, pretty much. Dice out. Dice they cross on me. We have a 2-2 hard for the Ian double deuce. The 2-2 is going to cruise with Brian from Holy Roller. And it is also called the fuzzy hard 4. It's primary on top on both dice actually. So that's gonna be our first hit that we are repeating. We're gonna make that 4 look like $30. And we'll make that a buy bet. 204 brought back to the rack, 112 on the table currently. Again, stick with the 2124. And we will call that all bets set. 28 people watching on YouTube. We have 31 people playing on Crapsee. So hopefully some of those people on Crapsee that are playing will switch over to YouTube as well. Help get a little bit more support for the channel here. And dice out. Another 213. I should really be placing a field bet. That might be a wise thing to do. We started off hitting just the center numbers, the box numbers, certain box numbers. We kind of ventured off here to more craps numbers. So maybe a horn bet wouldn't be a bad idea. It's something that eventually I need to work into this betting system that I'm following, or betting process that I'm using. 2124 is our computer dice set. That 3 was no help for me. And let's call this all bets set here. Dice out. And we had the 167. That is much. Well, a little bit longer of a roll. Quality, so-so. We were able to get all the shooter. We made a little bit of our money back that we lost on that first shooter. We're still down a little bit. 1-6 is a warning sign with this cousin 1 set. Good morning, Michael. So we had a 14 roller, 68 roll quality points, mostly because of that repeater on the 3. So take it as you will, I guess. 2-1-2-4. Let's switch to the. Let's stick with this. I'll take another 14 roller if we can do that, if we can hopefully repeat that. So 2-1-2-4. No line bet. This is going to be shooter number 3 for the day. We're about halfway through the program. And we'll go bet set. Made a profit of $92 on that last shooter. That's all. And we have a 5-6 to go. You want to come out. Sling winner natural. Double pitch on that left die. And that would be an implosion, I believe, on the right die. So it should be 1 base off access. That it was. So that big roll from Big AZ the other day, I actually played this betting system, but at a higher level. I did not really rack dump at all, like a lot of people do. And I was able to get, like I said, a profit of $12,000. So on a longer roll, this way of betting does prove profitable. It does take a little bit to get to that I'm making a profit level, but once you get there, it works out really nice. And I was able to I reduced my bets. I brought back more money to the table probably 2 times during that 71 roller to, make a little bit extra profit. I think at one time like $2,000 or $3,000 on the table. I'm like, it's a little too much. So I brought it down to like just under 1,000 and then worked it back up again to the same level. I think I had at one time I had $600 on every single number or more. I think the 4 and 10 was like up to 2,000 each. So I had a significant amount of money on the table. But that's sometimes what you gotta do in order to make money. 2-1-2-4, shooter number 3, still looking for a point. Dice out. And we got 6-4-10. That is Waylon's best friend Wayne at N. So it's marked point of 10. It's going to be a single pitch towards us on the left eye. And let me just enter it in Crapsee so I can think here. And it's going to be a single pitch away. So that's a double pitch of the dice. That is a warning position. We got lucky with it though. And I am releasing that thumb early like I've been trying the whole time, so I've been pretty consistent with that. We again are going to go with the 36 on the 6 and 8. We're going to go with the 30 on the 5 and 9. Looking for inside numbers here, hopefully. We're up to 29 people on Crapsee, 27 people watching, 19 likes. Make sure you give me that thumbs up, hopefully, if you do enjoy this content before you leave today. 2 1 2 4 is the dice set. Dice out. A little bit to the left, or to the right. Well, we have a 4-5 hard 9 Big Daddy Mac. Another dice repeats. And that's going to be an explosion on that left die, double pitch on the right die, which is a kind of a common theme today. So there's a 1 dice off axis. 2 1 2 4. And that's going to allow us to go to $50 on a 5 and 9. So hopefully we get another 5 or 9 right away to get out of the shooter. And we'll call it no bet set. Dice out. Ooh, that was super long on it. Oh, that's perfect. We got another 9, 4, 5, 9 again. So that, we got lucky on that one. That was almost too long for the landing zone. So I was not happy to see that. But I will take that number out of the 4, 5, hard 9 Big Daddy Mac. So that is be enough to get to that break-even point on the shooter. We can actually go to level 2 of the betting program now. So let's go with bringing our bets down. Again, we're going to go $30 on the 6 and 8. We're going to go 25 on the 5. We'll go 15 on that field. Now we're looking for 2 hits to get all of our numbers all the way across. And if I get all the way across, I'm going to bring those, I'm going to make it look like 96 across then. So that we will bring it back a little bit more money than what we need to the rack to get the rest of that profit from the first shooter back. So let's go all bets set and dice out. And we have 5, 3, 8. That is the great 8. So that will work for us. And because I have a 5, 6, and 8 at a higher level, I'm still going to make the $15 that I need to start spreading out and replace that field bet. So we're going to basically bring $5 back to the rack profit for that. So let's put $15 on a 9. We'll go again $15 on the field bet. 132 brought back, 115 on a table. We'll take another hit, then we'll bring it down to 96 across. So that way we brought back that profit. We should be at break-even for the start of the day then with our bets done. Hopefully, at least that's my goal is. So we have 25 on the 5, 30 on the 6 and 8, 15 on the 9, 15 on the field, and all bets set. Dice out. This was a single pitch of the dice. Ooh, way short this time. Oh, we got out of it though. We have a 145 truck and camper. So that time we were way short in that landing zone. I don't know what happened there. The dice slipped out, or I don't know. But we got a 145, and that's be our second hit on this level 2 that we're looking for. Oh my God, this cough is killing me here. But we have, we'll bring our bets down. We'll go to 96 across. And so we have 152 brought back to the rack, 96 on the table. If we lost all the money on the table right now, we would have a profit of $24 today above our bankroll. So that is above our starting bankroll. So that's a good sign. Now we're going to start trend betting upwards. And let's call this all bets set. Dice out. 2 1 2 4. another 246. This is the Kevin Carpenter 2x4. I don't know why I said another, because it's the first Kevin Carpenter 2x4 we threw this morning. But that's going to be primary on top on the left die, single pitch away on the right die, so single pitch of the dice. On axis, 2 on axis throws in a row. Good morning, RGR General. You are a new name for me. Good morning, welcome to Level Up on a Monday morning. So that was a 6. We're going to make that 6 look like $30. Good morning, Demon Dog Chris. And we'll go all bets set here. Thanks out. So Chris, I'm going to be down in Dubuque this weekend. If you're going to be in that area, let me know. Oh, we hooked it a little bit. We got a 3-5-8, the great 8. So that was not a great throw, but I will take the great result, the 3-5 great 8 result. And we're going to make that 5 look like $30 as well. I'm sorry, the 8 look like $30 as well. All we need is midnight to hit the tall in the shooter. So 194 brought back to the rack, 120 on the table, 2 on 2 4s and dice results. And we're at $19.12 for our total bankroll if we took everything off. So if I can bring back another $82, we'll make gold today. And then I'll bring all my bets down. Hopefully we'll have a little extra if we get to that point, though, so we could have some fun money to play with. Get a blue collar crap style. As you hit your goal, you pull your money down. If you have extra money left over, that's the money that you play with for fun money. That's all. And we got a 1-3-4, the Big Joe Raps Master Journey. That's the first Big Joe that we've thrown today. Single pitch towards us on that right die. It's going to give single pitch away on the left die. This is a double pitch of the dice. We got to be careful with that result. I like saying Big Joe from Craps Master Journey, but we got to be careful not to throw that too often with this dice set. 2 on 2 4s, what we're sticking with. We're going to make that 4 look like $30. We'll make that a buy bet, so we'll bring it from 15 to 30, or 15 to 30, I'm sorry. So we now got 221 brought back to the rack, 136 on the table. That's $30 on the 4, 6, and 8, 15 on the 5, 9, and 10. We're just trend betting up the numbers that are hit here now. All bets set. Dice out. Slightly long on the lines, so we got lucky. We got a 1-5-6 KitchenAid mixer. Oh, they came down to 5-5. It was a 1-5 though. I'm gonna mark 1-5. It was a leaner, but one would have, if it would have dropped straight, it would have been 1. So we'll go with the 1-5-6. So we're gonna make that 6 look like $42 now, trend betting upwards. Excuse me. So the 1-5-6, that would have been a single pitch away on the left side, double pitch on the right side, single pitch of the dice ultimately. 2 on 2 4s a dice set. And we'll call that all bets set. We have another $26 to get to goal for the day. So if we can pick up a 6 or 8 here, that'd be perfect. Be nice to hit another 6 again, so that we'll have some fun money. Continue playing here. Dice out. And we got an 8. 5-3-8, another great 8. So that should bring us up to goal for the day. And hopefully a couple extra hours so we can keep on betting. Let's check it out though, see what Crapsee tells us. And that was a double pitch on that left die, single pitch towards us on the right die, single pitch of the dice. So it gives us $9 extra, not a lot that we can do. So Marble Fork Band's asking if anybody's tried the new Analyze Their Bets on the private tables menu. Pretty interesting. I have not even seen that yet. Is that something that's new on Crapsee? I have not seen it at all. I know that they have a roll distribution on ours across inside, outside, and field numbers and all that type of things. We'll bring our bets down. I'm just going to keep on rolling here. And you know what? I'm just going to put $15 on the field once just for shits and giggles. And that's a $10 table. We'll go, I'm going to go 15. So if I'm down a couple bucks, not a big deal. So yeah, I don't know if I've seen that at all. I know that if you go on the shooter button, no, you go on the rank button and click on a person's name. No, that's not it. I'm just going through really quick here. Click on the roll. If you click on the roles tab, okay, on the right side, you have rank, you have shooter, you have roles, and then click on the dice results. Let's say the 538. It'll show you how much money you had on the table, and then you can click, I believe, on anybody on there. They'll show you what. Yep, you can click on any name there, and it'll actually show you who had what on the table. So there's a lot of people that have, I don't know if they're even playing or they don't have any money on the table at all. Thunderdog, for example, on the last one had, he was at the 160 cross, plus had a 6 and 8 pressed up, so that's awesome. But just something to kind of play around with, so hopefully that helps. It's only on private tables. Okay, and it's been on for a while. Thank you, Cajun. Good morning, Jen. My bet is, she goes all bets down. Who iced the shooter? Nobody iced it because we're going to continue on. We're going to get a field number here, hopefully. All bets set. Dice out. 2 1 2 4. My bets are down. No, I have $15 on the field, and that's it. Jim, we got a 6 2 8. There is so 8. So nobody iced me. I did lose my money though. 2 1 2 4 6 2. Give me a single pit tortoise on that left die, primary on top on the right die. Chase did it, he says. Wow, fingers are pointing fast there, guys. 2 1 2 4. Not Chase, Chaz. I'm sorry, Chaz. Excuse me. Anyhow, I'm not going to bet anymore. I'm going to consider that goal made for the day. We'll go all bets set. Dice out. 2 1 2 4. We're going to keep this roll going. We did make go for the day. Dice out. Slightly short on the land zone. We got 5 4 9. The hard 9, Big Daddy Matt. So maybe if I would have had that field out there, I would have hit that one. Get double pitch on the left die. Implosion on the right die. One dice off. No, it was a single pitch away. I'm sorry. That would have my thinking here. So let's get a single pitch of the dice. 2 1 2 4. And we'll call it all bets out. We got currently 39 people watching on YouTube. That is awesome. Thank you, everybody. Make sure you do hit that thumbs up to help give support to the channel. Again, if you're just joining in, I did release a new table build video Saturday night. We have a 6-5 mid-mo yo. That would have been 2 fields in a row that won for me. See what we're going to do dice combinations today. And hopefully this is coming across because I'm getting an error that YouTube is having problems receiving my signal. So hopefully it's still coming across. I'm going to keep on rolling as if it is. So somebody put in a chat if it's still going live here, that would be appreciated. Just so I have an idea, but we're going to keep on going. All bets set. Dice out. And we have a 3 5 8, the great 8 once again. Still here, Michael. Okay, thank you. Yeah, oh, the error message went away on my screen now from YouTube. I don't know why it does that every so often. It seems like it can't get enough data coming in, which I don't understand because I have pretty decent internet. You've had problems a couple times, but I think that was something electronic in my house. But my internet is usually pretty fast. At least I have the fastest one that's available to me. Still looking for that midnight. We need the 2 and 3 for the small. And we'll call it all bets out. We're up to 33 people on Crapsee. And we still only have 20 likes still on YouTube. Guys, there's 36 of you watching. And gals, please make sure you give that thumbs up on their way out, please. Peace out. Slightly short, and the roll does come to an end with 3, 4, 7. This is a 7. Ouch. It was a decent roll. We got to go on our shooter. Let's go down a level and play just a lower level here. So let's see if we can make a little extra money today. So 2124 is where we're going to stick with. No line bet. Good morning, John. You're up, and he's wondering how everybody's doing. John, make sure you mention that I did another table build video on Saturday night, please. Make sure people get out and support that. Any excess money that's made on this table build will be donated to the Craps for the Cure the day of the event. So let's go. All bets set here. 32 people at Crapsee and dice out. Six, 4, 10. That left die kind of popped up and rolled around a little bit there. Well, let's mark a point of 10. That is Waylon's best friend on that end, Big Ben. So I'm not going to really analyze that too much. That was kind of a random result. Lag for a few seconds occasion. Okay, thanks. We are going to go $18 on the 6 and 8. We'll go 15 on the 5. And this is my normal low-level play that I would normally do at the casino. And we'll go $15 on that 9. So we're basically at 66 inside. This is at a $15 table. Excuse me. And we'll go dice out. 2124. Can't wait till this cough passes. A long weekend. Dice out. 5-5, hard 10. So we got a Buckeye buckshot. This is the old Dave Bushel here. Dice kind of popped up a little bit when he left my fingers, a little bit higher than normal. I'll take that result. But double pitch on both dice, so that's a primary on the bottom side. How is he doing? That's what John asked. Okay, I'm actually having a decent roll today. Been relatively consistent. My landing zone's been there. I've been working on releasing the thumb a little bit earlier on my throw, because in the beginning we're getting a couple double pitches, and double pitches either comes from pushing with that thumb, so you don't release that thumb when you throw the dice fast enough, and they actually push or spread those dice. And then also landing zone areas would also contribute to that double pitch. So we're looking for a new point. This is still shooter number 4 for the day. Dice out. We made goal for the day. 5, 3, 8. Great 8. That right one took off on us this time. No, it's the left one that takes off, but that right one was this time. So we'll move to point of 8. And we will turn our box numbers on. We're on the inside, 66 inside. We made goal, but we're going to invest a little bit of profit today, just a little bit only on the shooter, to see if we can make a little extra money. So we'll go all bets set. Dice out. Wait for an inside number. 2124, dice out. One, two, three craps. That has been a consistent number for me. You see the pitch away on the left die, primary on top, on the right die, single pitch of the dice. Two and 2-4. And I'm going to go one more roll here. And if I don't get a hit, I'm going to bring my bets down. Don't waste the money. So we're getting pretty far into this roll for my liking. 5 rolls in here. And then a 1-4-5. The trucking camper. That is a consistent dice result today. That right one kind of came down and lost all energy as soon as it hit the table. So it kind of slid almost to the back wall. And you're going to say, sure, hit that back wall, please. I'm going to pull my bets down because that's going to put me over. That's going to put me over goal for the day. Actually, give me $15 extra. So we're going to pull our bets down. Now we'll put in $15 field. And that's going to be our profit for the day because we're exactly at $2,000, which is what our goal was for the day. So we have $15 to build. That would be awesome. We could build our bets up from there. 2-1, 2-4 is the dice set. All bets set. Still 29 people on Crapsee. Still at 25 plus. We got 22 likes. Thank you very much, everyone. Dice out. One, 3, 4. That is the Big Joe from Crapsee Journey. So we got a hit in that field finally. That is awesome. So now, what do we do? Put in the chat what I do with the bets here. Do I parlay that field bet and go for double, or do I just take the $15 and put it up on a number? So let's see if we can get a fast response in the chat here regarding that. Well, I set the dice at 2-1, 2-4. Which is a cousin one set of 2V. So I have no results yet back. So let's do this one. So let's put $15 on which number is hitting the most here. Racket, says Jen. Okay, I can rack it and just keep on playing the field. I can do that. So we're gonna keep it in the rack. So we're at. If I took all the money off, we'd be at $2,030, up $30 above goal for the day. 12 on the 6. I would occasionally do a $12 bet, but I'm playing it as if it's a $15 table, which is what my local has been on the weekends. And every time I go down to Illinois, it's been bet the horn, says Michael. So, yeah, we'll go all bets set. I'm just going to keep a $15 field, and I think I might do some horn bets. If we win this one, I'll do like a couple $4 horn bets here. Okay, so check. Good call, Jen. We got 617, and that is an ouch. So we made $15 off of that. We wasted $15. So that was basically, we got back to our goal for the day. So, good call, Jen. She calls that the 1 count. So we actually are $15 over goal for the day. She does a little smiley face there, like, I do it. But anyhow, I have proved her wrong in the past, and she's proved me wrong in the past as well. We've had 4 shooters today. We had a 14, we had a 16, 11.3 SOR, SRR 7.5. Box numbers were a little bit low today, which actually surprised me because we started off pretty strong with those 4s and 10s were low today. Come on, 7s were low. Inside numbers are expected. Horns and fields were high today. Hardways were definitely low, which last week we were hitting a ton of the hardways, which is not normal for you, by the way. But black belt statistics through the end of last week, Friday, we had 3,065 throws in on black belt. And that brings us at a 9.62 SOR, a 6.51 SRR, and a 6.69 BSR. So high five, goals made for Jonas. So hopefully everybody made some money on Crapsee today with those rolls. They were pretty decent. The quality on those rolls, the 14 and 16, was average at best, I would say, with a 68 roll quality and a 54 roll quality. Even our two bad rolls, we scored 10 roll quality points. So I guess that's not too bad. Also, Cajun is going to the casino. Oh, he's putting a trip on hold. He's up $50 for the day. Okay. 223 made by Michael today. I made just over $200, I believe. But hey guys, thanks for joining in today. Make sure you go over to Casino Gaming TV to watch John in about 10 minutes for his daily paycheck, followed up by the Coffee Run show, which is 1 hour later. But my name is Joe. This is my Crapsmaster dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. We'll see everybody back tomorrow, everybody. Have a great day. Be safe and be prosperous.